Okay, welcome to another episode of
The
Metabolism,
yeah,
man.
good.
The Metabolism, man. Welcome. It hasn't been that long actually, because we just made one a couple weeks ago, but we're back in the building, and we're here for a very special, or should I say, super episode of the Metabolism. And I teased it in the last episode. We're gonna get started.
I don't get it still.
Yeah, okay. Quickly, I just want to give a shout out to our friend EJ. He was gonna join. He was gonna be in this episode. He was gonna be a special guest, but I just got a message from him. But his Wi-Fi was like really bad, and so we just decided to do it without him for this episode. I'm sorry, EJ. We're gonna have to reschedule, my friend.
Now what happened is that he joined and then Jamin kicked him out.
No,
He
that's true.
kicked him
But
out.
only because
No, your Wi-Fi's
all right.
too bad. He can't be in it.
Well, I hate to make you edit this. I just want to say that you should keep that in, like when you started recording, and then you should add that in and have like a beat end, or like, you know what I mean, like right when he ends, like
Yeah.
and then cut to like the next recording.
Okay.
Like an interference, like
I might do that.
Like
Yeah,
a TV interference, like wait, what the, and then just
yeah, I might do
That'd
that.
be fun.
But bruh, EJ. Yeah, in today's episode, if you haven't guessed by now, haven't guessed what month we're in, we are in February, and that is, we're like a week away at the time of this recording from the Super Bowl
Eagles,
Sunday.
Chiefs.
Eagles versus Chiefs. So I mean, it's gonna be fun. I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't know nothing about football, but if there's one thing that I do know about the Super Bowl, is that is when everyone brings their A game for the foods. So in today's episode, we will be talking about Super Bowl foods, the most iconic ones, compiled into a list, and we're gonna talk about them. But it's not gonna be a bracket, and it's not going to be quite like a tier list. We're going to switch it up a little bit because this is a super special episode.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to, I know you guys know nothing about this, so we're going to pretend all three of us are at a party, at a Super Bowl party, and each of us have plates.
oh.
And so we're going to organize all of these foods from first plate, meaning you walk up for the first time, boom, you see exactly what you want, you put on the plate. Then there's going to be second plate, which is like, okay, well, if there's space, I'll come back for it. That's still pretty good,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not S tier, you know what I'm saying? And then we're going to have, if there's nothing left, and that's a category of its own, where it's just like, I may not put on the plate, but if I arrive late and there's nothing left, then I guess I'll do it.
The veggie
And
tray.
then we have avoid at all costs, which is trash, basically.
Yeah.
So do you guys understand what I'm doing here?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, cool. So without any further ado, we're gonna get started. Pasta. Now, before I talk about which pasta, it doesn't really matter whether it's lasagna, spaghetti, mac and cheese, whichever one. I've been to some ones that have like mac and cheese and like lasagna and stuff. But who goes first? I keep forgetting. It's Hayden, right? Hayden goes first. Yes, sir.
Like pasta, like
Pasta. Is it going on your plate the first time around, the second time around, or would you eat it if there's nothing left? Or would you avoid it?
Okay. So I think a good way to do that is like first pick, round two, or because like I feel like it's gonna be hard. I think it's gonna be easy to figure out like first place, second plate, third plate, fourth plate. It's like, wait, what was the third place?
Okay, let's say first plate, second plate, if there's nothing left, and then avoid it all costs. I don't know how to.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so it's like a fourth.
Yeah,
fourth
okay,
tier
yeah.
system.
So pasta in general.
Yeah, but like at a Super Bowl party. I'm
Right.
not talking about, but like at a Super Bowl.
Yeah,
party.
like at a
What do
Super
you
Bowl
choose?
party. Yeah.
Yeah.
If there's nothing left, because
There's nothing left.
I can already anticipate where this is going, and pasta is not Super Bowl parties are not necessarily known for, pasta. It's not,
Okay.
Yeah. And I'm thinking, if you're at a Super Bowl party, you got to think about the surroundings, the environment, and what you're going to be doing. If you're rooting for the Eagles, if you're rooting for the Chiefs, or just a football fan in general, you're going to be rooting for somebody. So you're going to be jumping up and down. You're going to be moving a lot. You're going to be yelling. You're going to be screaming. Pasta is going to weigh you down. Pasta is going to be full carbs. That's like an Italian dinner. You kind of sit down, you drink your wine, you eat your pasta. You know what? It's not for a Super Bowl party. It's just too heavy. You need to have like light wings, as we're going to get into later, and more lighter foods and drinks and stuff like that. So I'm going to say, if it's nothing left, I'm not going to eat it first, but I'm not opposed to it either.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. I have a love-hate relationship with pasta because like I love spaghetti and I love macaroni and cheese, but I don't like just like straight up lasagna. So like I've never my mom makes lasagna pretty frequently. Okay, I like my mom's lasagna.
Yeah.
In case she listens to this episode. I like your lasagna, mom. But just like lasagna in general at a Super Bowl party, you gotta if there's only if I can only make 2 trips, I promise you lasagna won't be on either of those trips. Mac and cheese, on the other hand,
yeah,
maybe we're gonna say maybe, but just like pasta, like spaghetti, it's just too much. Like you said, you want to try to keep it light, and yeah, so
keep it fluffy.
If there's nothing left, I'll take the pasta, but I don't think it's going on my plate. Not yet. Okay, so pasta's out of here. Very, very good. Next, we're gonna go piggies in a blanket.
Ooh.
Okay. Yeah. And second plate is like I wouldn't get it my first time when like if I'm coming back for seconds, or
like if you have a plate and you're going to the area with all the food, is it gonna go on your plate like the very first time, or is it just like I'll come back later?
Yeah, I'll come back later for it. I'm probably gonna that's like I'll probably get like a few of them first plate, like just like get a few of them, put them on the side as like a side, dip them in something like ketchup or mustard.
Real quick, is your mic plugged in?
Yeah.
And it's like selected on Zoom?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay, so you're saying first plate.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a pretty good pick because they're small. At the end of the day, they're small, which is very nice.
Easy.
All right, Connor.
Yeah, I'm gonna say pigs in the blanket are a first plate, first bout Hall of Famer. I feel like I'll go to a Super Bowl party, and I'm gonna.
I love how you're just gripping the mic like that.
And I'm using my AirPods, so
it's not even plugged in.
It's not even plugged in. The cord.
Yeah.
Makes me feel better though. Makes me feel like a talk show host.
It does, yeah.
But yeah, if I go to a Super Bowl party, I'm gonna be eating pigs in the blanket. My whole plate, the first plate. It might even be all I have the whole night. So I'm gonna put it that high up.
Really?
Wow. It's so classic.
You would just keep eating piggies in a blanket? Really?
Yeah, and it's childhood memories too. I remember growing up and eating that too. So it's nostalgia factor as well.
Nostalgia is very important. Nostalgia sells.
Oh yeah. For sure.
Just ask Disney, because they don't make original stuff anymore. It's just all nostalgia stuff. But anyway, that's for another podcast. Piggies in a blanket, to me, I appreciate. I'm very familiar with their game, but I'm gonna say that's a second plate kind of thing, just because going around, I feel like there's gonna be better foods. It's not a risk because they're really small, so you could fit like 2 or 3 of them on there and you'd be all right. But I think because of the fact that it's just not as good as some of the other stuff here.
Yeah, I get that.
I'm gonna have to say second plate. Piggies in a blanket, you're out of here. Next, we're gonna go finger sandwiches. You guys know which ones I'm talking about? Like
I do.
Ones like in those cubes. Yeah.
I don't.
You don't know finger sandwiches?
No.
Literally, they're
sandwiches.
like sandwiches, but they're small. Like
Yeah.
that's just the best way to explain it.
I mean, I love sandwiches.
If you want, you can look up a picture real quick
Yeah, I mean,
of just
yeah,
what
hold
they
on,
look
let me
like.
do that real quick.
The fitness gram pacer test is a multi-stage aerobic capacity test. You're gonna cut that out, hopefully.
No, I'm gonna keep it in.
No.
Did you look them up?
Yeah, not yet, but I'm gonna just wait. Hold on. Here we go.
It's honestly a sandwich, just this small.
Literally,
It's
Yeah.
not a lot.
it has like a little ham, a little cheese, a little lettuce, maybe.
It's a sandwich, just in small portions.
Yeah, hold on. It's loading.
Wow, your computer really is slow.
Yeah, I know. Told you
Alright,
that like
alright,
thousands
look
of times already.
Look at my screen. That's
Oh, it's like one of those. I mean,
yeah.
so I don't know. I'll probably put it, or I mean, I'll come back for something like that. Well, actually, I mean, it just depends on what's in it though, because
Ham, cheese, lettuce, or turkey.
I'll probably,
Gotta
what,
have.
first plate.
First
If
plate.
there's
okay.
mayo in it though, avoid at all costs.
Ooh, you're a mayo hater. That's good to know.
Yeah, mayo's horrible.
I love mayonnaise, but all right, Connor.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it up with pigs in a blanket. Not that tier necessarily, but I'm gonna say I will put them on my plate first time around.
Really?
I'll usually do like maybe half and half pigs in the blanket, half finger sandwiches. So they are really good and tasty, and it's quick. So you don't want anything you have to like. When you go to a Super Bowl party, you don't want to have food you have to invest in, and like being like, okay, I have to eat this. It'll take me 15 minutes. You want to have stuff you can pop in your mouth, be on the go, walk around, mingle.
That's fair.
So it's quick. So I'll put it tier 1. I would put it first plate.
Okay, first plate. That's nice. Me again. I'm gonna have to go. They're good, but I'm gonna have to go second plate with this one. I feel like coming back around. That's like to me, they're under piggies in a blanket. I gotta get some piggies in a blanket. Actually, I might have to make some. But
It's been a while.
yeah, they're like it's been a while. Yeah, they're like right underneath. To be fair, it's been a while since I think a couple of us have actually been to a Super Bowl party since the pandemic. I was invited to one this year, but I have to edit the podcast, so I also just didn't want to go. But yeah, so we got that. Yeah, second time around, just me personally, they're good, but I'm not grabbing them as a first thing.
I respect it.
Okay, we got something interesting here. Gonna switch it up on you guys. We got a versus. We got a versus in this one.
Oh,
So I'm gonna give you two things, and you guys are gonna have to choose which ones would you rather put on your plate.
okay.
Are you ready?
Yep.
You can have chips, regular tortilla chips, whatever, but you have to choose. You having it with guac, or you having it with salsa.
Oh, easy.
Hayden.
Salsa. So that isn't a first plate, second plate scenario. This is just if I.
It's
this
just-
is
it's just a
assuming I
versus.
get chips first plate. Then what am I? What
Yeah.
dip am I choose? Yeah, salsa.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Yeah.
This is actually tougher than I thought because I love salsa, but I'm also on a guac run right now. Like I've been eating guac every single day, and guac is so good if you get a good batch. So I'm gonna say guac.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Switch up.
Okay. I hate guac, so I'm gonna go salsa.
Okay.
Pretty easy.
Yeah.
Do you ever try those tortilla chips with like the lime?
Oh, those are great. I don't get
Yeah,
those.
I have.
You don't like those?
I
No, it's
think
gross.
those are good.
Those are great.
I don't get
Those are
those.
fire.
No.
Okay. There's actually going to be another verses in here, but it's going to be spontaneous. You're not going to know where it's going to be. You know what I'm saying?
I've been on the edge of my seat
all
the
right.
entire time.
On the edge of your seat. Don't fall off. But yeah, imagine we just see. Yeah, that'd be funny. But yeah, man. Okay, that's cool. But yeah, I'm gonna choose salsa, me personally. All right, these are going to be interesting. Deviled eggs.
What?
Yeah. Whoa. Why
At a
is it on
Super Bowl
this
party?
list?
I see it at them all the time.
Avoid at all costs.
Yeah, it's there, but
Really?
only psychos eat it. Yeah.
Yeah. Who actually eats
Wait,
deviled eggs and enjoys it?
Yeah. To be fair, they're always gone though at the end of the party. So some psychos.
Yeah,
come
it's
in
like that's the
and
thing.
devouring
It's like,
them.
it's like nobody eats them, nobody actually likes them, yet somehow they all end up disappeared by the end of the party. How the heck does that
Yeah.
happen? Who
I
takes
don't know.
them?
I don't know, but anyway, my answer is avoid at all costs too. So I don't eat that.
First plate.
So James
No.
is the one who takes
No.
them. Deviled
First
eggs.
plate.
He's the one who makes
First
them all go
plate.
away.
Deviled eggs. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna be real with you. Hayden might even remember this, but there's an episode of Chowder where he's like obsessed with these devil. I think they're called something else in the show, but they're distinct. They're basically deviled eggs. They're basically deviled eggs, and he made it look so good in that show. And when I found out they actually existed, I've been addicted ever
Oh my
since. I
goodness.
love those things. They're so good.
Dang, really?
First play all the way. They're a classic. Whenever I go to like a cookout or something, deviled eggs are always
The only
gonna
thing
be
I
there.
remember from Chowder food wise that I've always wanted to try is something that doesn't exist, but it's those cookies, those heart cookies or whatever that Panini made, or was it
Mhm.
just Chowder made them?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I forgot
Those look
exactly
so
what it was
good.
though. But yeah, dude, I didn't expect you guys to be hating on him. I
I
think
didn't
they're
think
very
people actually
good.
liked them. I thought it was a myth that people actually
No,
enjoyed
Yeah,
they're
I thought it was
great,
a
bro.
Greek legend.
They
something
are
new every day.
fantastic. S tier as things can go. All right, so there's a lot of stuff here, but a lot of them are just eating for like lunch or dinner.
Mhm.
What do you want after dinner? You want something sweet, don't you?
I do.
So, if you had to choose, would cupcakes be something that you eat on the first time around or the second time around? Now, hear me out. Because you might think because it's a dessert, obviously, it would be on the second time around. But what if there are other desserts there? What if there are other desserts there? What if there's like a chocolate chip,
I'm gonna be honest.
cookie, whatever?
I avoid cupcakes. Your face.
Bruh.
I just cupcakes are just too like sugary and too sweet, and like the icing is just too much.
That's an L.
Yeah. So avoid.
Yeah, it has to be a certain type of cupcake. It has to be football themed cupcakes. The icing has to be either the team's playing or just the football or the NFL logo, because otherwise I won't eat them. Yeah, but I'm gonna say
I feel you.
I'll put one on my plate first time around. I don't go heavy on cupcakes. Just me personally, I go pretty light and then kind of go throughout the night. So I'll do first round. First plate.
All right.
What?
Nothing. I kind of look at the recording because my face was so disgusting. I love cupcakes, but here's the thing. I'll put them on my plate first time around only if they're the ones with the rings on them, like with the football on them.
Mhm.
Have you ever seen those before? I would go to these Super Bowl parties like every year.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, they were ran by the same person that me and you know, Connor. I don't want to have to edit out his name, but
Edit out his name.
I'll text it to you later.
You just said redacted.
Redacted, yeah. But yeah, it was him. I don't think you ever actually went to those parties though, or I would have actually seen you. But they were good, and he always had those cupcakes with the rings on them. I would be collecting them, coming home looking like Thanos, just having them all. Ate too many cupcakes, but they're S tier in my opinion. I think for a Super Bowl, but that's the thing. Cupcakes are interesting.
We're not doing S tier. We're doing first place.
No. I know. Cupcakes are not an S tier dessert, but for in a Super Bowl setting,
That's true. No, that's true.
they're better. So that's why I'm trying to say, like, there are certain things that may not be S tier in normal settings. But in the Super Bowl,
Yeah.
you can't. I think maybe besides cookies. Like, who wants to eat ice cream at a Super Bowl party?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, ice cream over cupcakes.
because cupcakes, like, it goes back to my theme of like being quick and easy to put down. It's not
Easy.
like ice cream is an investment of my time.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
absolutely.
what makes it
So,
better.
so this one's an interesting one. I kind of put this one in as a joke, but assorted cheese, like those cheese on like the on the toothpicks, on the toothpicks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Um, avoid
Really?
because I don't eat. I just don't eat straight up cheese. I don't do that. Only weirdos do that.
yeah. I mean, for me, it's like I'll eat it if there's nothing else around because I'll eat the cheese, especially the one with the dots on it, um, some sort of cheddar. But yeah, I'll eat it if it's around. I'll eat it after all the other food is gone.
Uh, First plate. Here's why. First plate, I got to do it out of respect. I got to do it out of respect.
Respect for who?
You know what I'm saying? Just respect in general.
Okay.
I think you gotta respect. It's just cheese, but like cheese is the goat in my opinion. Like you just gotta do it in my opinion. Like when I see it, I just gotta do it. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, how do I explain it? It's kind of like when you're walking by a fence, and it's those wired fences, and they have like all those holes in it. You just got to put your finger through it. You know what I'm saying? It's just something that you have to do. And for me, you have to get those little like assorted cube cheese, like the cubed ones. Those are just so nice. They're good. You know what I'm saying? Like they're just nice. There's not many nice things in this world, but assorted cheese is definitely one of them. All right. You guys know I should have had this one earlier. How could you have a Super Bowl party without wings?
Yep.
I mean, yeah, I was
Without
waiting for
chicken
that,
wings?
but I'm gonna put them on my first plate because, that's probably gonna be like my main meal of the night. Because
We'll see.
that's like the staple of like every Super Bowl party. So that's that's what I'm loading up my first plate with, like most of my plate. Well, maybe not most, but like half.
Okay.
Yeah.
Boneless or bone in?
That's not. Is that a question? It's ridiculous. That's not a question.
Well,
It's nuggets versus
depends.
wings.
It depends on the flavor because if I were to go to like Buffalo Wild Wings or Wingstop, there are some wings or flavors. God, there are some flavors or whatever or sauces or whatever that you know I would get in boneless over bone in because it just tastes better on a nugget. But most of the time, more often than not, you got to go with the bone in. So
Yeah.
because of that, I'm going to say bone in.
There's only one type of wing, and it's bone in. Because boneless is a nugget. I don't actually eat a lot of wings, so I'm being pretty bold right here. So I'm gonna put second plate because
Wow.
I had my first wing like a year or two ago.
Really? What are you,
Yeah.
And you're
vegetarian?
so
No.
confident about the whole boneless and everything. You
I
speak
do
out,
have
speak out with such boldness, and you
I have strong
didn't have
views on
wings
that.
until a year ago.
Yeah, but I just never ate them at parties because they would always be gone first.
Man, I could go for some wings right now. I ain't gonna lie to you. I might have to go get some.
Mhm.
Um, okay,
Okay.
that's interesting. For me, first plate, but
But
at a Super Bowl party, when you're putting a bunch of stuff on a plate,
Mhm.
I do not want bone-in chicken wings because the boneless ones you can fit more onto the plate. And imagine this, right? You could just stick a fork into it and eat it so now your fingers don't get messed up when you want to turn down
Bro,
the
That's
music
part of the
on
experience.
the Super Bowl halftime
Jamin
show.
spitting.
You know what I'm saying? You
But
know what I'm saying? Because let's just be real. Not everyone in the world, I mean, maybe not this time, but like a couple years ago, who was it? Not everyone likes the weekend. You know what I'm saying? So what if you just want to turn down the music a little bit? You know what I'm saying? Have a
Then you
conversation.
got to pick up the
What are you
remote with your
gonna do?
greasy fingers because you touched the
No
bone-in
one wants
wing.
that. Remember, we're not talking in a normal setting. We're talking Super Bowl setting.
Dude.
What if you meet like a really cool person? It's like, hey, bro, we got a lot in common. Let me get your phone. I'll give you like my information. And he got like the hot sauce from the wings all over the phone. Like, bro, get your
It's like,
nasty
hold on, before you
sticky
give me your number, I need
hands.
to go get like a alcohol wipe and like
it's
Yeah.
part of
So
the
that's what
you
I'm
don't want
saying.
to do
experience.
that.
It's more
It's
practical.
part of
It's
the
more
experience, though,
practical.
because everyone has stuff on their fingers. It's the
Yeah, but
experience.
like
Okay.
It's the environment.
the it's better, it's more practical. But in a normal setting, if I'm just like eating normal wings, just like for lunch or dinner, bone in. Before a Super Bowl, it makes more sense to have it boneless because it's more versatile and they're generally smaller, so you can fit more in. You know what I'm saying? You know what you got to know what I'm saying, Connor. You gotta respect my game.
Yeah, not paying taxes is practical for yourself,
What?
but is it the right thing to do?
What is this dude talking about? See,
No.
listen, don't get it don't get it twisted because
Who wants
obviously
to pay taxes?
I went don't get it twisted because I still went with bone in, but Jamie
Listen,
makes some good points, Con.
Boneless makes more
listen.
sense
Like my
for a Super Bowl party.
no, who wants to pay taxes? But you still do it because it's part of the what you do. You
You
don't
can
want.
get arrested. You can get arrested if you
Connor,
don't
the
pay
thing
your
is though,
taxes,
the
Yeah,
though.
and
funny
I'll arrest you if you don't
Connor, the
eat
thing
bone
is though,
in.
if I choose not to pay taxes, I can get arrested
Come to
for
North
that.
Carolina,
If I
then.
don't eat bone and wings, I'm not gonna get arrested for that. It's a big,
Big
big difference.
difference.
Well, yeah, obviously not, but it's just a way of saying how important bone in is and how boneless is a nugget. You
If
want
it
your
was
little
that
nuggies?
important, I'd be getting arrested for not eating it.
Hey, if you want to have your little nuggies at the Super Bowl party, you can eat your little nuggies, but I'm gonna eat in a wing because
All
Okay, go
right,
ahead.
whatever.
you know what?
All right, here's an auxiliary
I'll get
question.
some dino nuggets for you to heat
Um,
up while you're there.
I don't know.
you
Nuggies are
want your
fire,
wings?
bro. They're
They are
more
actually.
better
That's
than
right. Take
wings.
that back.
Come on,
Take that
bro.
back.
Okay.
Take that back.
You guys want your wings with the celery and ranch or no?
Oh,
It doesn't matter actually.
I would say no because like it's just a little too extra.
I would. Yeah.
Here's why I won't say that because well actually we'll get into it later. But wings first plate, but they got to be boneless for me in order for them to be first plate.
Okay. Well, let's see.
Okay. All right, we got another versus. Macaroni salad versus potato salad.
Mm.
I pass.
This is just like
On
another
both?
versus.
Yeah, it's a versus.
I'll just avoid both. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Really?
same. They're both nasty to me. I don't eat.
I mean, I'm not saying they're nasty, but I'm just saying I just don't. You know, I don't want them on my plate.
Not only is macaroni yes, macaroni. Not only is macaroni salad first plate for me, but I'm choosing it over what's it called?
Wings.
Potato salad.
Potato salad.
Potato salad. There
Yeah.
you go. No, I'm not choosing it over wings. No. I'm not choosing it over potato salad. You know what is nasty though? Egg salad. That's nasty.
Yeah, it's all nasty. It's
Macaroni salad is good. Let me tell you, my I'm sure they don't want this information out there, but after people came over to my house once and they gave me macaroni salad. Wait, that sounds so
Sounds like a euphemism or something.
that sounded so weird. But like people came over to my house once and I had macaroni salad. After look, the macaroni salad was really
Just
good.
move on,
Okay.
move on.
It's not like a secret.
What happened?
After my parents got into a car accident, people came over and they dropped off some food, and I got temporarily addicted to macaroni salad. Okay, but I love macaroni salad. I think it's good. First plate, and I'm choosing over potato salad all day, every day. Um, Veggie plates.
Oh yeah, first plate.
First
Yeah,
plate.
heck yeah. Gotta have your veggies, bro.
Which veggies though? Because there's usually like what broccoli,
Carrots,
carrots,
celery.
cherry, tomatoes, and the celery.
Well,
Technically, tomatoes are fruit, whatever, but they're
well,
generally
what do you
on
mean?
the
What
veg.
type though? Because what are the different types of veggie plates?
No, no, I meant like which veggies are you putting on
Oh,
your
just
plate?
like oh well yeah. I mean, everything that's there except for tomato.
Wow. Okay.
Because,
Even broccoli.
oh yeah, I love broccoli, carrots, celery, spinach, bro. Spinach is
Yeah,
not a vegetable, but you know what I mean. Um,
It's not.
oh, right, it's not.
Why is lettuce a vegetable but spinach isn't? Spinach is just like lettuce with an
Okay, well,
accent.
I
spinach
don't
is a
know.
vegetable.
Maybe it is,
Yeah.
but
Spinach. What else would it be?
like I don't know, a
It's
leaf.
a
Oh no,
it's a nut.
a
It's a
leaf.
nut.
Um, yeah, like all that stuff. Anything that's green, bro.
Okay, that's fair. What's up, Connor?
Um, I'm gonna do a mix here. I'm gonna do it between first plate and avoid at all cost. Actually, sorry,
Hmm.
mix between first plate and eat if nothing else is there. Because what I will do, I'll take my pigs in a blanket. I'll take my mini sandwiches, and I'll take like 3 or 4 carrots and put it always on the first plate just for the veggies.
Okay.
But if there's better stuff there, then I won't take it first or second time. I'll eat it like at the end if I'm really hungry.
Okay. Okay.
And if you
That's fair.
notice at a party, it's always the last thing to go. It's always the
It
last
is.
thing to
It
go
is. It
because
is.
nobody really wants it.
It's that and the Dr. Pepper cans. Like
Yeah,
they're usually just like right near each other.
yeah.
Um, that's fair. All right. For me, first plate. I'm only sticking to carrot and celery because they both are good with ranch. And that's the reason why I don't want to have chicken wings with the celery because I'm already getting celery on my veggie plate.
Hmm.
So it works out. But they both go well with ranch. Just dip them in and eat them.
Yeah,
They're really good. I love celery. I love carrots.
yeah. I agree.
Broccoli is really good too, but not for the Super Bowl, in my opinion. Like, I don't want to eat that at Super Bowl because when I see broccoli, I just think like I have like I'm at my house. I don't want to. I am usually not at my house at a Super Bowl party, so
Man, get to the
But
pizza
yeah,
already.
man, bro. All right. Anyway, fruit plates. Talked about veggie plates for quite a while, but fruit plates.
Also, first plate easily. In fact, my first plate might literally just be fruits and veggies, and like maybe a few wings.
Really?
Yeah, I love like
Okay.
fruit and veggies. What can I say?
All right, Connor.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it the second plate of my dessert run because I'm not gonna mix fruits with my wings, and I'm not gonna mix fruits with pigs in a blanket. So I'll definitely do it. I'll definitely do
Okay.
it on this my dessert run. Like I'll mix fruit with cupcakes, kiwis with
Okay, yeah,
cupcakes,
that makes
strawberries with
sense.
cupcakes. So it's not the first, but it's in there.
Okay,
It's very fair. Okay. For me, avoid at all costs.
dang.
Now, if you know me, you know that I love fruit. I'm like addicted to fruit. I love fruit so much. My mom goes shopping tomorrow at the time of this recording. She's gonna pick up some fruit and I'm gonna eat it all within like 3 days. I promise you.
Hmm.
On everything I love. But at a Super Bowl, I'm not
I
messing
get
with it.
that. I get that.
I'm not messing with it. Maybe grapes. But that's about it.
Yeah,
All
it's a
right.
dessert thing.
But I'm avoiding at all costs. Got one more left. My opinion, we saved the best for last. Jalapeno popper. No, I'm playing. Uh, Got to go with pizza.
Yeah, that's gonna be first plate.
First
Honestly,
plate.
might have to like just disregard everything else in the room and just eat a bunch of pizza and that's it.
Mhm.
And just get full off of pizza.
Yeah,
I might put
everyone
the
eats,
veggies on the pizza, bro. Might go crazy.
yeah, I feel like everyone eats pizza. Everyone's gonna grab a slice of pizza. That's
It's
first
gonna be
plate for me
balanced.
too.
I actually had a friend that did not like pizza. I'm not friends with him anymore.
That makes
Yeah,
sense.
I can see why. It's
Yeah.
weird because like there was a big time in my life, like a big portion of my life when I was like younger, where I didn't like pizza and I thought it was disgusting. But
Yeah.
now it's like my favorite food. So I don't know what was wrong with me back then, but
It takes a little
adapt.
maturing.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
pizza's definitely on my first plate, 100%. I'm gonna put pizza. That's another reason why. Because how big is your plate? Like if you go to the Super Bowl party, them plates are not that big.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna do one slice of pizza. I can eat like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, but like I'm gonna go one slice. Let's do some chicken wings around there.
Yes, sir.
Again, that's why I went with boneless. Fits more on it. Get with the times. And I'll do pepperoni if I have to put something on it, but if you know me, you know I don't really like stuff on it. I'm not into like mushrooms and sausage, whatever. I just like plain or pepperoni. That's fine. Here's a question. We kind of neglected talking about this. But like what is your go-to Super Bowl drink?
Soda, easy.
Soda.
Well,
Soda.
yes, but
Sprite.
like what soda?
Sprite.
Sprite. Okay.
Yeah.
Sprite or Coke doesn't really matter. Sprite or Coke.
Doesn't matter. You think Coke is on equal footing with Sprite?
No, but Sprite's number one. But also, I'll have Coke. Depends on my mood, honestly. Yeah.
Knowing me, I'd probably take a break from Sprite and like Fanta Orange and stuff. I might go.
Fanta Orange is pretty good, honestly. You know what? Yeah. You know what? If Fanta Orange is there, I'm probably actually gonna go with Fanta Orange because I don't have that often.
Mm-hmm.
I've Sprite a lot, so.
You know what? Not going Mountain Dew because of those stupid puppy monkey
Mountain Dew sucks.
baby commercials. I like Mountain Dew. I don't want to do it for that. I'm gonna go with Pepsi. The reason why is because that's what's sponsoring the halftime show. You got to represent.
All right.
I'm actually gonna be performing at the halftime.
Yeah,
show.
real fans don't watch.
You didn't tell us.
So.
Yep. All right, but yeah, man.
Or I mean, what are you gonna be doing?
I only have one fall. I only have one song. It's called Snowball Fight. It's on Spotify, Apple Music, Pandora, probably. I don't know. It's on just about everywhere you get your music, on YouTube, etc.
Live performance.
But all right, guys. That was good.
Yeah.
That was good.
Too bad EJ couldn't.
I'm ashamed for EJ. But he's with us in spirit.
Yeah.
Are you guys going to any Super Bowl parties actually?
Nope.
I think I am, yeah.
Think you are. Okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm gonna skip on it this year. I got some work to get accomplished, like editing this, but I'm gonna skip it out. Plus, I just don't really care. Like, I'm gonna be real. Like, I don't want to go to an event. Imagine like having like a World Cup party. Like, I don't know nothing about soccer. It's the same thing. But at least the Super Bowl has some cool commercials. But since we are on the topic of the Super Bowl, I know Hayden doesn't care. But Connor, who do you think is going to win?
This is the first Super Bowl where I actually think it's a toss-up. I don't think, because if you look at the stats, the Eagles and the Chiefs have the exact same record, exact same points scored in offense this season. So it's really even. I think the Eagles might win. I'm a Cowboys fan, so I hate to say it, but I think the Eagles will pull through because they have momentum.
Wait, the Eagles made it to the Super Bowl this year?
Yeah.
Oh shoot, that's awesome.
Yeah, I know, right?
If they win, this will be the second Super Bowl they ever win. My dad's gonna be so.
No, it's not the second. I think it's like their third or fourth.
Really?
It's their second.
No, yeah, it's their second.
No,
they've only won one Super Bowl.
They won their first one in 2017.
Yeah.
Can't believe I'm arguing with you about Super Bowl, but
yeah,
they
didn't win one before that.
They've been to Super Bowls before, but they've won their first one in 2017.
Yeah, the first time they won it was a few years ago.
Oh, I didn't know that. My fault.
But yeah, I think the Eagles are going to win.
And who were they up
Unfortunately,
against? What was it?
Kansas City.
Well,
The what?
yeah.
Kansas City.
Okay.
But yeah,
Eagles are
I'm a pick Eagles because I don't know nothing about either teams, but I'm from Pennsylvania, so gotta go with the Eagles. I hope when the Eagles win, the people of Pennsylvania are happy, they're cheering and stuff. Because if I can't be in Pennsylvania and be happy, then I hope other people get to experience
Wow.
that. On that note, we're gonna log off. I have depression. So yeah, we're gonna log off and we're gonna just thank you guys for watching this episode, or listening, whatever you're doing. Hope you guys are having a good Super Bowl Sunday. If you're watching it, while you're watching the Super Bowl, that'd be cool. Gonna be trailers, gonna be a halftime show. And if you're into that kind of stuff, then I hope. Oh, and of course, there's gonna be football as well.
And food.
Naturally, and food. But I need to know in the comments, what is your favorite Super Bowl food? Need to know. Actually, send me a picture of your plates. I need to see that so I can judge you.
Plates.
Send me your plates.
All right.
But yeah, guys, if I don't think you guys have anything else to
Nope.
say,
Nope.
like to log off and see you guys in the next one.
Thank you for watching.